Rita Maran returns to the Osher Institute with a new course on human rights. Professor Maran is a respected voice inside and outside the classroom, where she teaches at Berkeley and serves as an advisor and advocate to the United Nations. Professor Maran.
Without joining the Actors Union. I'm going to be talking during the course about affirmative action. This is a new course developed in order to take a different tack on some of the issues that are familiar in U.S. society and that will become more evident with the new administration coming in. We're coming in with what we are sometimes calling a clean slate, a tabula rasa, with the Obama administration, but he himself poses an interesting issue for the country to come face to face with issues that are simmering under the surface. And for this course, we'd like to look at what the U.S. has already committed itself to. How could we get to the point we are in 2009? We've had some interesting experiences with race in this country, some of them very dismaying. We've had great connections with the United Nations on these issues, and we are, if you know, actually in compliance with many of our obligations with respect to racial discrimination. So the idea of this, of opening up the issue of our legal obligations is simply to enable all of us, at the end of the day, at the end of the course, to come out of the course with another way of looking at the news media, and when you see the talking heads on TV, to get an idea, another instrument that exists, that's under the surface, that's very little spoken of, and these are the international treaties which the U.S. has ratified. So the one we'll look at specifically this time will be the International Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination, the Race Treaty. The U.S. ratified it. What do we do about it? Do we report to the UN? Yes, we do. We hope to pull in what's happening out there in the field as we're examining the issues. What happened with the loss of affirmative action? We will look tangentially as we unravel the issues to which the U.S. has agreed. We're talking about law in this country. And to remind you, the U.S. Constitution says in Article 6 that all duly ratified treaties become the supreme law of the land. Truest affirmation of human rights is to look at each individual who has a right to respect and dignity. There's a treaty on civil and political rights. All of these will be more transparent to you once you have gotten an underlook at what it is that we have ratified within our government. Thank you very much.